Welcome to 719 FPV. I'm Nick Roberts, and today we are at the Cottonwood Creek Recreational Park, where I will be doing a open air range test for the TinyGo Ready to Fly kit. So I've come to this park because they've got this giant community field where end to end it is just a little bit longer than 300 meters, which is what this Ready to Fly kit, the TinyGo receivers, are advertised to. That's the range that they're advertised for, is 300. So I'm gonna sit here at the end of this field where I've got no obstructions, and I'm just gonna fly straight out, see how far we can get, see if we can at least reach that 300 meter mark. And past this field, I have the sidewalk that I can follow for an additional about 200 meters before it does a bank around some trees. So I can potentially get a straight shot up to half a kilometer. I'm pretty sure this guy's not gonna reach half a kilometer, so it should be a great spot to do this test. And so I am using the stock Ready to Fly kit. I will be wearing my Sky Zone goggles, these guys, and I will be flying the TinyGo Racer. That way I am still using the stock VTX linear antenna. So everything on this drone is completely stock the way it comes out of the kit. And I will be putting you guys inside the GepRC box goggles, so you should be able to get a real view to see how much if the VTX can handle that range. So you'll be in the goggles. I'll be flying my Sky Zone goggles, and of course using the stock TinyGo GR8 transmitter. So yeah, this will be a stock TinyGo Ready to Fly kit range test, completely open air, so VTX shouldn't have any issues. So really we're just testing to see what this little receiver can do and what this little transmitter can do as well. In the manual, it says that this transmitter, when it has low signal, it'll start beeping and vibrating, so I should have a bit of a warning before I just fall out of the sky. So that'll be nice. We'll see if that works as well. But yeah, that's about it. Let's get to the test, see where we get. All right, guys, let's do it. Oh. So my goggles died, so I could not do the test. It is the next day. I just got off work, and we've got about 45 minutes of daylight before the sun goes down those mountains. So we are headed today to Memorial Park, where we're gonna try the same range test. Open air, there's no obstructions. I will be positioned at the end of a field there at Memorial, where it is actually a half a kilometer exactly from sidewalk to sidewalk. This field is actually the same field at the Firefighter Memorial. So I'm going to be positioned at the other side get to the very back side to that sidewalk, that'll be a half a kilometer. I still don't think that this TinyGo is going to reach half a kilometer, so we should have plenty of space to fly out. At this field, I'm going to be the far end. Nothing in this field until about 100 meters in on the right side, I believe, is a line of trees that run for approximately about 100 meters. So once I reach that line, that'll be 100. If I get past that, that'll be another 200. And after that, there's a lone tree that's another 100 meters past that. If I make it to that point, that'll be our 300 meter mark. And after that, if we get to the fire memorial, I would be pretty impressed. But if we get there, that'll be 400 meters. And then, like I said, past that, if we get to that other sidewalk, it'll be a half a kilometer, which will be pretty dang impressive for this little drone. So yeah, I'm on my way, doing this little interlude just because I want to save as much daylight as possible. So I will pick this back up when we're at the field ready to fly. All right, see you there. Made it to the park. Just a little bit of sunlight left. But here we go. Got the GR8 transmitter. Got the TinyGo running the stock linear antenna. Everything stock. Got the box goggles all ready to go. So let's see how far we can take this little guy. That should work. All right, I apologize for the wind. It is a little bit windy today. Here we go. All right, so I'm over by this tree. Gosh, I'm really being blown around. Let's go. Still no problem. There's some geese. Oh, I am on horizon mode. Let's fix that. There we go, that's better. All right, so the start of these trees here on my right is about 100 meters. No issues at all. VTX is solid, at least from what I can tell on my SkyZones goggles. About 150 meters, no issues. Let's see, about the end of these trees, right about 200. Still no issues. My battery's getting pretty low. I'm gonna come back, switch out some batteries. So that was about 200 meters, no problem. All right, I'll be right back. All right, set you right on the bag. All right, looks like you've got some glare in there. A little bit better. All right, we lost the sun. It's a little bit windier. Well, let's go for it. Woo. It is windy. So again, 100 is completely fine. Fighting that wind. that wind is really draining that battery down to nothing. Alright, so I'm at 200. Woo! 200, no real issues other than that dang wind. Let's go. Keep going. Oh, there goes some micro fail-safes. Still no warning on the radio yet. We're approaching 300 meters. No warning on the radio. Controller's not buzzing or beeping. Gosh, that. Alright, let's turn around. So that was about 300 meters. No real issues. The latency was probably getting pretty high. Felt. Yeah, this wind is really destroying these batteries. All right, let's try some more packs. We'll try to get past that last big, not too big, but that last pine tree out there is about 300 meters. So let's see if we can get past that. All right. That wind is still picking up, so let's go for it. Let's see. Say that's about 100 meters. Still going strong. I got all my controls. Oh, all right, there was a low signal. That was a small fail-safe. Where am I at? So that was... So now I'm losing the signal about 200 meters out. So that was a little bit different. Still doing pretty good, I think. All right, we're past 200 meters. We're approaching 300. All right, and I can turn around. That's 300 meters. Still pretty solid. Oh, there's a little bit of a fail-safe. There we go. Brought it back. So the controller did start to vibrate just then. So I'm right about 300. Again, I have no issues with the VTX. It's running 200 milliwatts. All right, so I'm losing it. Yeah, definitely turning around with the antennas on the other side. I'm fail-safing all the way back. All right, there we go. Now I've got full control. So I would say advertised is pretty accurate. 300 meters. I didn't go until I completely fell out of the sky, just because there's some dogs over there and I don't want them to just go after the drone. So there we go. We've got 300 meters is pretty good. I'll have to look back on the video to see how well the VTX handles. But that's pretty solid, 300 meters for this tiny little ready to fly kit with this GepRC whatever receiver is inside of it, I'm not too sure. Transmitter, it's not too bad. I mean, I am sitting on the ground. It's probably not the best case scenario. I don't know how completely accurate this test really was, but it gives you a pretty good idea. Little bit of a bummer that I wasn't able to get past that 300 mark, but what do you expect? I mean, they're really only going to advertise their best, so. But that'll do it for this video. Thanks for sticking to the end. I know it was kind of a journey. I can't begin to explain everything. I've been trying to get this video out for a while, and things just came up. No daylight is an issue. Can't find time to fly, but I hope this was what you've been looking for in a video like this. But again, something like this, 300 meters, that is plenty, especially for a beginner. Stay tuned. I've got a brand new transmitter on the way, and that's super exciting, and I got some D8 receivers to go with it, so keep a lookout for an upgrade video with a new range test with those receivers. But yeah, so subscribe and keep a lookout for that video. Otherwise, y'all stay safe, and I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.